This is the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer, and you're watching The Dark Match. I've had many of them, and that's when I usually won, on The Dark Match. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to yet another edition of The Dark Match, your 10th favorite wrestling podcast. We're in the top 10. That's pretty good, right?
We're number 10. We're number 10. We're number 10. Oh, come on, guys, have some enthusiasm.
At least we're not number 8.
What's so bad about being number 8?
Wait, no, number 9.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it, I messed up the joke.
That's still better.
So did I.
At any rate, I am NoLeaf Clover.
I'm the Lone Warrior.
I'm Magpie.
And I am your foxy friend Backlash, and I'm guessing by this point, even we're getting better ratings than Impact. And once again, it's time for What is Iron Sheik tweeting now? Indianapolis' biggest jabroni in the NFL without the gentleman Peyton Manning. He's the real team. They need more than one player. They garbage.
That in your big Easter Island head, Manning.
Stumbled
and your little brother, too.
If it sounds like I stumbled over that a little bit, it's because the grammar on this is so bad.
Wait. Are you implying that Cheeky Baby's first language is not English?
Oh God!
Are you implying that Sheiky Baby rambles?
Hey, Sheiky isn't a man of Sheiky isn't a man of grammar. He's a man of action and passion. God damn it!
I guess that's one way to look at it. Anyways, we are back and we are here to discuss everyone's least favorite wrestling show, TNA Impact. TNA Impact for Thursday, December 8th, 2011. Oh, God.
And this episode is pretty much more disappointing than a Lindsay Lohan Playboy shoot. Oh, topical humor.
Ha
ha! Naked parts.
She has severe drug problems.
It runs with the theme of the show.
You know, I just don't want to be the first person to talk about this.
I don't. 1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh,
not it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so Impact. It happened. I think it's something where if the first Impact happened, and that's the only way you can think of to describe it. That says I don't freaking know. I just woke up. Shut up. So, Impact starts off with Sting coming out to the ring, or actually starts off with a preview or a fuck. What are those things called when you with the recap? Recap
package.
Starts off with a recap of what happened last week. God damn it! I'm not smart today. So,
just today.
Shut up. So, is the whole Sting and Robbie Roode talking and stuff. Look, I'm not going over this. This is stupid. So
okay, so Sting, they go back in the recap last week where Sting quote unquote laid down the law with Bobby Roode, and
it went nowhere.
They also hype up the fact. They also hype up the fact that Kurt Angle and James Storm are going to have a much ballyhooed, there's a $10 word, ballyhooed confrontation because Kurt Angle and his bum-ass hamstring beat up James Storm. So we go to the arena and Sting comes out. Why does he wear gloves? Why does he always wear gloves?
He can do what he wants.
Maybe he's a germaphobe.
Maybe he doesn't want to get blood on his hands from all of the backstage beatings he's doing that we don't know about.
There's too much blood on my hands. I've ruined this company.
But okay, he comes out, and I'll be honest. When this episode started, I thought it was I thought it was a legitimate, honest to God rerun from last week, because it kind of starts the same way. Sting comes out, gets in the ring, and he calls out Rude. Rude comes out, and they talk back and forth. And then it gets dumb. It gets dumb.
Wait, that's where it gets dumb?
Well, okay, it got dumb, 5 minutes before the show started, but this is where
It got
gets
dumb 5 years ago,
dumb.
okay? Get it straight.
At any rate, we see Bobby Roode coming down in his spiffy new suit, and Sting says he still has to deal with the consequences of his actions.
What consequences?
Whatever the fuck his actions have been, he really hasn't done fucking anything different than anyone in the history of professional wrestling has ever done. But nonetheless...
But what consequences really? I mean, it's like there isn't a consequence. He says, oh, you're in a match, so you're booking him. That's his consequence. He's doing his job.
It's not a consequence. That's what he's paid to do. I assume if Bobby Roode is paid at all.
When we get, we'll get to what I have to say about this. So Sting basically invites out Dixie Carter.
Dixie, why do you have your own theme music?
Why does your Dixie-tron have Sex in the City font?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my God! Someone on the internet listening to this show, re-edit Dixie Carter's Titantron theme to the Sex and the City theme, please.
Oh, no.
The only thing I could focus on during this whole opening promo is that they got Hayley Williams back in the front row.
Welcome
Yay!
back. We need to find out. We need to find out who she is and invite her on the show. I'm being serious.
Several
Can I ask her
during
out?
the show, there were extended 10-second pauses where they just hold the camera on her.
Maybe it was the real Hayley Williams, and they were like,
To be
"Hey,
fair,
look, we have a celebrity! A celebrity! Look,
to be fair, Backlash. To be fair, Backlash. Sometimes on Impact, I rather have the camera on the redheaded chick in the front row than some of the other stuff that goes on that show. Because at least I could be like, she's pretty. It's kind of like Halloween 2. I didn't give a shit about that movie, but I watched Scout and I'm like, she's pretty. Oh God, this movie sucks. It's just like that.
At any rate, Sting demands that Bobby Roode apologize. Why does Bobby Roode need to apologize to Dixie? Did I miss something?
Okay, a couple weeks ago,
They're trying to build up that he's being an ass, and apparently this is a disgrace to the wrestling business. I don't give a
No. It's the whole. Remember a couple weeks ago when?
No, I don't.
Okay,
a couple weeks. My mind the second it's over.
Okay, God damn it. So a couple weeks ago, AJ and Rude were getting confrontational, and Rude had gone over to Dixie, and Rude attacked AJ from behind, and he fell on Dixie.
Oh, when she took that really awkward-looking bump.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it looked like
basically
it
what
really hurt.
Okay, now I remember.
That's part of what he wants the apology for, because he fell on her, because he knocked AJ onto her.
And what occurs after this is probably the most honest 5 minutes that have ever appeared on TNA. Where Rude's like, you're nothing. You're only here because your dad's money. You don't do anything, Dixie. And it's really hard to hate a heel when out of kayfabe, he's kind of right.
He's very right. Well, that's actually the best kind of feel, because think about Jericho. Oh God, comparing him to Jericho. Think about when Jericho was a heel, and was basically going, "Why are you cheering for HBK? He's an asshole. Look what he's doing. He's doing asshole things."
It's like this is this type of. I think we mentioned this on the show before, and I know this is starting to sound like my catchphrase, but we mentioned how when they have real moments like that, we know they said this was the most honest 5 minutes. This is what Vince Russo strives to do with shooting, and he can never get right. This is one of those moments. It's like, wait a minute, he is right. That's a good real moment. That's how you do it.
But they'll fuck it up. They
Yeah,
do.
of course.
And the whole thing of Dixie does nothing will completely ring true because this promo ends with Bobby Roode spitting in her face. He doesn't actually do it. He blatantly doesn't actually do it, but that's what they sold it as. And that shit'll get you 5 years minimum, okay? But do you think there's going to be any kind of repercussion like, I don't know, maybe stripping him of the title, suspending him, suing him
An actual
for physical
consequence?
assault? No! He just has a match later. Consequences!
There are none.
Fuck this show.
Although you think it's like a metaphor because Dixie Carter got spit on. I use that with quotations, but she got spit on as a metaphor for like all the people who took over her company. Yeah, this is what we think of you. This is your value. This is ours now. We can spit on you, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, you take it and do nothing. Oh God.
There's also the fact that, in the promo, when he started the promo, he was like, "You need me," and it's like, no, she doesn't. She could fire your ass, she could strip you of the title.
She could fire you and just put the belt on Jeff Hardy again. We all know that's what they're going to do anyways.
Oh God. Oh God. I didn't want to be right about that, but oh God.
So we go to commercial after Sting chases him off the up the ramp or whatever. And when we come back, AJ's all upset at Bobby Roode and grabs him and says, I don't even know who you are anymore, man. And Dixie gave you everything.
Hey, don't touch the suit. Be careful.
It's kind of like how in that episode of Simpsons where Bart becomes a rock star and he becomes a washout and Milhouse is like, you changed, man. This is exactly what that was.
At least that was supposed to be funny.
And see, one of the things that bugged me about this is TNA was talking about it before AJ had attacked Roode, before AJ had got into Roode's face, and he was using this most serious, I can't believe this just happened. It's a massacre voice. Like, no, it was just him spitting in her face and being a douche. This is not the breakout. This is not the breakout. Your Owen has fallen from the rafters voice. Bad TNA.
Ow.
That was dark.
Darkest sketch.
That hurt. Owen's my favorite wrestler.
The way he was talking, it was like somebody. No, shut up, Iron Mike.
No, you're right, but the sad part is that's not going to be the only time this happens tonight. But we'll get to that later because right now.
Wait, Dixie Carter's going to get spit on more than once tonight?
No.
I have reason to watch Impact.
Let's just get to our first match. Samoa Joe versus Abyss. And do you think Joe's going over? Well, if you do, I have a bridge in New York to sell you.
Is it that hard to make a 200-pound Samoan who knows submissions look dominant? Is it that hard? Is it that hard, God?
God damn it.
He fucking does amazing submissions. He moves like he's 120 pounds. Is it that fucking hard to make that guy look dominant and give him a belt? Give me the fucking booking company. I'll make that guy look dominant and I wouldn't have to do jack shit. I mean, at least his insecurities looked good. That's all I can say. And what did Abyss do? AKA Abyss. I should have been cut 2 years ago because he's fucking useless. Oh, I'm Abyss. I wear a goofy mask, and I've been through thumbtacks. I've been set on fire. Now I'm completely interesting. Let's bring back Mitchell White on it. We need a revamp for this character.
Match is very boring. Eventually,
Bully's one thing to point out.
Bully Ray
Into the match. A minute into the match, they went to commercial.
Yeah, they did. Like, as soon as the match started, they're like, oh, God, cut to commercial, and when we come back, it's interference time. Because Bully Ray hits Samoa Joe with the chain wallet. Abyss rolls him up. By the way, roll-up count equals 1. Jingus, I know you're watching this somewhere.
We love you, Jingus.
And he gets the win. So,
And by the way, this is going to lead to two shitty things. We're either going to have to watch a god-awful Bubba Ray versus Samoa Joe match, like feud, where he's not going to get over, of course, and we're going to watch Bubba Ray do a promo about he's the most badass fat guy in the company, or nothing, no retribution, no reprisal, nothing, zip,
Well,
zat,
what
zilch,
happens is
nada.
we get the classic Russo swerve because this is Abyss being welcomed back into a portal, and Scott Steiner and Bully Ray, they hold his arms up triumphantly and they go to leave, but then Abyss grabs Steiner, Black Hole slams him, and Bully Ray runs away like a bitch. Swerve! Swerve! Swerve. And
Into the
again,
nearest brick
this is not the
wall.
only time this is going to happen tonight.
So we go from
getting that off my
Soul's
chest.
breaking. It tastes.
So we go from that little bit of stupidity to even more stupidity as we go backstage to everybody's favorite manager for everybody's favorite boss of the diva. Yeah, everybody's favorite boss of the divas. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. Karen Jarrett, who's talking. Yeah, don't care.
That's
the
a
divas.
joke.
She's backstage with Madison Rayne and Gail Kim, telling them that since ODB screwed up last week, it's Madison's turn to take out Mickey. Not gonna happen, but
I gotta say about this angle, okay, I know, like, you know, she's supposed to defend the title. Gail Kim's supposed to defend the title of Final Revolution against Mickey. So the whole point of this is to let's soften her up so that way she's easier to face on the pay-per-view. And my only logic with this is, why not have Madison Rayne take her on first? That'd be the squash match, and then this one be the street fight with ODB, because that would be the more tougher opponent. And especially going into Final Resolution, wouldn't you want to send out a tougher opponent?
Magpie,
you know that
you're using logic again.
I'm sorry. Once I get my rage off my chest, then I go back into logical mode. Something's gonna piss me off in the course of the show, and then I'll remember there's no hope.
There is no hope for this show.
for any of us.
Do we even have to talk about the rest of this Karen Jarrett thing because it's pointless?
Oh, they
It
also
basically
said
goes-
there is one thing they do other than this. They set up Gail Kim versus Tracy Brooks.
No, they don't set that up yet. They hint at it, but they don't set it up just yet.
Why don't we talk about that promo and get it out of the way so we can just smooth out of the show, because
We
it's
just
essentially
did.
the same
We
thing.
just did. No. Moving on. Sting is talking with Gunner. Jesus Christ. It's one thing after another. I don't care about any of this.
Fucking Gunner.
Yeah, we
Fuck
want Murphy
you,
back.
Gunner.
We want Murphy. Wait, who's Murphy?
Gunner's pal. So
Gunner's
Sting
pal?
is telling Gunner, like, oh, it's over. You lost. You lost to Garrett. You're gonna have to live with that. But Gunner's like, no, fuck that. I want another match. No Flair, no Bischoff. Just give me Garrett one-on-one in the ring. And Sting's like, oh, okay. Move on.
No. Sting, you bastard! Nobody wants this. No.
Do you think losing
We
to
have
Garrett
to watch
Bischoff is like one of those
another
things?
Garrett match.
Do you think losing to Garrett Bischoff at this point is kind of like, okay, this is another. If TNA couldn't stop on your wrestling career any more lower, this is the next feat. Oh, you're
No,
booked in a match
according
with
to
Garrett.
Hogan, Garrett Bischoff's got the magic, brother. These numbskulls
Yeah,
you, brother.
Can
Yeah,
we
and
all
according
agree?
to Hogan, Reddit Center has the best
Yes,
deal,
they
but we
can-
know it's full of shit.
They can learn to
No,
look
no.
absolutely terrified in the ring and completely fuck up a DDT.
No, can we agree that we should never take Hulk Hogan seriously ever again?
Wait,
Just-
are we up to this point?
Yeah, I mean more than usual. Let's.
There was a
If he
usual,
says
we never
something-
took Hogan seriously.
If he says something, we don't. It's just no.
Yeah.
I think
Hogan.
that's-
There's two things that are going on here. Either Hogan is serious and he's on some major big time drugs, which, considering the state of his back, isn't, far fetched. Or he's just a fucking moron, which also isn't far fetched.
I'm gonna say it's
Or-
a little of column A and a little of column B.
And Eric Bischoff's hand up his ass telling him what to say.
Ugh. I actually want to
Oh.
pick
Come on, that was a good puppet
now,
joke.
but I'm freaking tethered to the damn headset.
Okay, let's see. Where are we?
I'm legit getting worked up over this goddamn show.
Oh no. So it gets better because our next segment is more talking. Yay!
Just what the show needed.
3 minutes. God damn it!
So Devon and the Pope come out to the ring, and immediate thoughts. This isn't going to end well. So they get in the ring, and the first thing they do is they call out Crimson and Morgan, who comes out, and they come out to the ring, and Devon starts talking about how Crimson and Morgan were beating the crap out of each other before this, but they've become the great unstoppable tag team they should have been. They took the
unstoppable. What opponents?
Mexican America. They took the titles from Mexican America. And Devon is like, thanks. That's really great of you. But Devon Dudley, brother Devon, as half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, I've won 23 titles with my brother, and I face some of the greatest teams of all time. And he's very complimentary of Morgan and Crimson.
You mean wait. You mean someone put someone over in this company?
Yes.
Yeah, but don't get used to it because then Pope grabs the mic and pretty much undoes everything Devon said.
I gotta say though, I've never noticed this about the Pope, but just hear me if you guys pick up on this. I've never noticed about Pope's promo skills until now when I was watching it, and maybe it was because I fell asleep with my iPod open because that's when I watch Impact. I had to have my iPod on, but. Does anyone notice that the Pope sounds like Old Dirty Bastard from the Wu-Tang Clan when he does a promo?
Sometimes.
Dude, he does sound like the Old Dirty Bastard. Listen to the Mystery of Chex Boxing and then listen to a Pope promo.
Actually, let's get to that because, you're listening to, because the first part of this promo, Devon's very, he's very complimentary towards him. He's like, you guys are the champions, but I have belief that we're going to give you a run for your money, and we might take the titles from you, we might not, but either way, it's going to be a great match. And
no, it's not.
Yeah, I know, but so they shake hands and they're about to leave, and then Pope gets on the mic, and he channels R-Truth, and not in a good way.
The booking process behind this. We need to rip off R-Truth. Pope, you're black, you can do it, but I don't really know how to do that. Just do it. Okay.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this, but I'll go out there and fucking wing it. That's pretty much what this promo is. I'm just gonna fucking wing it and hope for the best.
I don't even remember what he said. Does anyone remember what he said?
Shit. Almighty Dollar, Pope's the shit. I'm pretty sure he nailed one of the knockouts in the back.
Gonna get their asses kicked. He basically did the exact opposite of what Devon did. And by the end of it, Morgan and Crimson were like, oh, fuck you guys.
And then as, I think, what was Morgan beating up on... Morgan was beating up on somebody, but Devon goes to stop him. And then he's grabbing at Morgan's belt. He's like, no, stop. I'm going to tug on your belt. That will stop you. And it takes, Crimson a good 2-second reaction before he's like, oh, I should beat that guy up. He's attacking my partner, who I used to hate 2 weeks ago.
Greenberg.
Yeah. I have nothing to say except I don't care about this angle. Are they going to do anything with it? Probably not. They didn't do anything with it 2 months ago when these guys were relevant.
But wait, Backlash. There's a reason to make you care about this. Because after that assault happens and then they've spread out and one person's left in the ring, Devon's son comes in and helps try to save the day.
Yeah, Devon's
actually, no, they don't try and save the day. They do.
No. They don't save the day because Pope low blows one of them. I forget who, and then
I thought Pope
says, "Hey, come on, kids, come on, jump the ring. Hey, help the Pope here, Daddy." And they're just like, "Okay, we'll help you beat up this guy."
That was the worst Pope impersonation I've ever heard.
I wasn't trying to be good. I'm not putting as much effort. I'm not putting more effort into this show as TNA puts into its product.
Moving on.
I just don't care about this angle. I mean, like, they were actually... This is the same angle they were doing 2 months ago, and they just let it drop.
And now it's back on because there's nothing better to do.
Yeah, we need filler.
Too bad we couldn't have a match for filler, but hey, what the hell, we got filler.
Curse the sudden yet inevitable betrayal and the poor rehash of Raven versus Sandman, except not good.
And there's
Is this a ripoff of Raven versus Sandman? Oh,
that's the way it kind of feels like they're gonna go. They're gonna have Sting, or they're gonna have Devon's kids turn on him, like Sandman's kid turned on him, and they won't be doing a crucifixion because they're not idiots. But
yes, they are.
TNA.
They'll do it. Try and stop them. What have you done? Why did you mention that?
You know what would make this whole angle
I'm
worse?
sorry.
You know what would make this worse? Is if they got Raka Khan to be like those two sons' stepmother, and then they book her into the angles, because if they're ripping off the Sandman angle, they got to get Sandman's wife in there too, so it'd be Raka Khan's return.
Stop! Did you just mention Raka Khan?
Giving TNA ideas.
Mention Raka Khan!
Yes.
That's just getting it signed to a fucking contract, you idiot! You're giving them ideas. Will you stop with this?
Okay, well, we've lost Backlash.
I think we broke him again.
I did it! I did it! I broke that furry son of a bitch. I did it!
You bastard.
That is horrible.
I just want to say that I did this for my son that I don't have, that I know of. That was for you, Triple H. Moving on with the show. What's the next?
So,
hey guys, I'm back. I had an extra life.
Not for very much longer.
Oh no, it's the Knockouts match next, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I'm back.
Okay,
So it's Mickey
now
James
we
versus Madison Rayne.
Lose all your extra lives, man.
If anything, he'll just have a sore throat from that one. So Mickey James versus Madison Rayne.
Mickey James
Glad
wins.
this happened.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, Mickey wins. She does her DDT. It looks terrible.
Technically,
Well, as
this
Arrow pointed out, it's pretty much because Madison can't lift Mickey.
It was still terrible.
Yeah. I just wanted to give a reason for the horribleness. It wasn't necessarily. I mean,
well, has she even done the jumping DDT once successfully since coming to TNA?
I think she's done it on Terra and people, but you have to have someone that knows how to take it.
Yeah.
Or if you don't know how, or like most wrestlers, if you don't, like, let's use Homicide for example. Most people don't want to take the Gringo Killer, and I don't blame them because that move looks like it fucking hurts. But you have a backup in case a wrestler you're working with doesn't know how to take that move, or particularly doesn't want to take it. So you would have like an Ace Crusher or something else as your backup finisher, you know?
Yeah, basically to cover your bases. It's called being forward thinking. TNA is not good at this.
Not at all. And after the match, here's the highlights of after the match. Gail Kim comes out to the top of the ramp. She stares down Mickey. Mickey looks determined. Okay, fuck it, next.
Okay, hold up. I gotta play like I love women's wrestling, so I gotta play this card. This was one of my main reasons why I didn't like the idea. Like, I like the idea of Gail Kim leaving WWE and wanting to go to better places. Unfortunately, she went to TNA. But
she
the thing is,
been
it's like
Shimmer right now.
She could have been in Shimmer, and I could have been watching like 1,000 Dream matches. I could have watched her versus Hamada. I could have watched her versus Del Rey, Eagles, Mischief, Cheerleader Melissa. But I digress. You know, she could have gone to TNA, and let's say they had a good booker, and let's say that's a big if. She could have just easily worked towards the top and then earned the belt. But no, it's like every other WWE star that comes in from WWE to TNA, they're just gonna hand her the belt. So it's like I have nothing to.
It's not even that with me. It's the fact that she's a fucking heel that bugs the shit out of me, because I don't understand why you have this woman. You have this woman who has literally been completely and utterly wronged by the WWE. And here's what I really don't get. Because they'll have someone like Anderson, who was pushed to the motherfucking moon, come in and talk about how he couldn't chew fucking gum. But Mickie James, a person who was called fat on national television for fucking months, has a legitimate gripe. Gail Kim came in, and she had a legitimate gripe. I got on Mickie James, but I'm talking about Gail Kim.
Well,
she had a legitimate gripe. She had a reason for people to be fucking sentimental with her plight. She went back to what she thought was going to be her dream job. She went back. She did it for the money, and they treated her like complete and utter shit. That makes her a sympathetic character, not a fucking heel.
But not only that, it's like to me, what undermines it, it's like sorry about Backlash. What undermines it for me, it's like, okay, I want to go to some place that's gonna appreciate me and make me look like the best. And then it's like, oh, I'm immediately there, and here's your title belt, and oh, here's the tag title belt. You don't care about being the best, and that's what I don't know if that's her actual thought process, but that's what it appears like to me. She doesn't fucking care. She just wants to get her moment in the sun. So it's just like, oh, I'm just going to go there because I know I can do less work and get these top accolades instead of working towards it and being the best wrestler that I can because Gail Kim's talented. That's what it screams to me.
Well, what really bugs me about Gail Kim is, like, up to before, like when she was about to be released by WWE and before she got signed by TNA, all she was saying was, I want to go somewhere where I can work hard and that hard work will be appreciated. But when she joined TNA and all the fans were coming to her saying, like, why would you join TNA? Why would you make this horrible career move? And she acts like a complete bitch to these people, saying I don't care anymore. I just want to get what I deserve.
Right, that I completely agree. All that actions going to TNA and then having that promo and then blatantly getting the title for barely doing little work, it just undermines everything you said about being a good worker and doing the best.
I think it's really important to note that no one is fucking happy about her being in TNA. No one is happy about her being back because they know how bad it is. And the thing is, she doesn't even need the money. She can literally wrestle for fun because her husband's fucking rich. And she might be a woman that wants to earn her own money, and I'm not trying to say that she's a gold digger or anything like that. I'm just saying that she could quite literally wrestle whenever she wanted for fun, for the challenge of it against a much higher caliber opponent in a company that would treat her much better, and a company that could really use the exposure of having Gail Kim there.
It's like, not only that, if TNA would have like built her up, we could have gotten just like a good steady stream of matches featuring Gail Kim. We could have got Sarita versus Gail Kim. We could have gotten Katie Lee versus Gail Kim, Angelina Love, Tara. Awesome matches that I would have liked to see.
You know what? I usually don't like to say this, but I could have booked this so much better. Like, I get what they're doing with Karen Jarrett. I don't like it. I don't want that woman on my television, but I get it. What you could have done was, you want Karen Jarrett to be manipulating the Knockouts division to have her stable be on top. So get like fucking Madison Rayne to win the Knockouts title. Have her go on a monster heel run. Have her hold it for like 3 months, and then have Gail Kim triumphantly return back to the company.
Back to reclaim the division that she built.
Yeah, or better booking, have Katie still be Katie still be the Knockout champion. Build up towards that. Witchy heel versus triumphant return of face. Put it on pay-per-view. Match I want to see.
This requires what we call forward thinking. TNA doesn't do a whole lot of that. they're also not very good at creating stories. Vince Russo doesn't give a shit. For all the talk about how Vince Russo wants to be taken seriously and the only reason he's doing wrestling is because he can't get a job in Hollywood. Guess what, motherfucker? You have to create logical, cohesive stories in Hollywood for most movies. Well, actually, you kind of don't. You know what? Never mind. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's just go on to the stories that TNA creates, which we will rip on now. Take it away.
Up next, up next actually is the one part of the show I liked because it's Bully Ray and Scott Steiner.
Promo time! Yes!
And they're backstage saying like, "Oh, we got a best woman. We helped him win his match, and he won't come back to Immortal." And then they start arguing with each other. The Bully was like, "Oh, I already talked to Bischoff. Why do I got to talk to him again?" And Steiner's like, "Ah, come on, I'll go talk to him." And Bully Ray says, "Okay, you go talk to him. I'll talk to him, okay? Yeah, you talk to him. I said I'll talk to him."
Yeah, they basically yell back and forth at each other.
We're going to need lozenges by the end of the show.
Yeah. In fact, hang on. I'll be right back.
It's sad that this is like the funniest fucking part of the show. It really is. And it's not. And I guess it is supposed to be funny, but still. Like.
It is kind of depressing, yeah.
It is nice to know that Scott Steiner can make us chuckle.
It's not the funniest part of the show. It's the most entertaining part of the show. That's the sad part.
Yeah, so we go from that to a video package about the history between the Bischoffs. Nobody cares. Next.
And this goes from being ha-ha funny to ha-ha in a sad way. Or how does Bob
it goes from funny ha-ha to funny kill me.
It's just funny, but not ha-ha funny. That's the line.
It goes from being funny ha-ha like to funny not so to being funny like this.
No. It's more like.
If you're unaware what we're talking about, it's Gunner versus Garrett Bischoff, and this match sucked.
Let me just say, and I never ever give this wrestler any credit and any smidge of credit, and I think he's the worst thing that happened to one of my favorite belts ever. But I'm going to iterate this statement just to make my point clear. Ezekiel Jackson has a more interesting moveset than Garrett Bischoff. Oh my god, I just gave Ezekiel Jackson credit.
Unclean?
It's okay. Hey, look, Impact will make you do crazy things, okay? It's alright, dude. Okay.
Anyways, the match is not very good, and it ends in a roll-up, which, by the way, that's 2.
Somewhere Genius is screaming.
and we're not done with that yet.
And the most pathetic sets of bulldogs I've ever seen in face plants, where you're just like, okay, I got it. No. Okay, hit the ground. What do I do next? What do I do? They look like a scared little puppy in the ring. Or a bunny rabbit about to be shot.
And the whole thing is made pointless because... Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking?
I'm just saying, like, someone on the forums pointed out that TNA has become exactly a clone of fucking WCW in its dying days, because we are now officially in the Ric Flair versus David Flair era of late WCW. And I wouldn't have a problem with Garrett if Garrett went to wrestling school and he became a legitimate wrestler and wanted to come in and fucking work. I would have
last name.
Are we going to get Eric Bischoff calling him a cunt about 6 times live on the air?
I don't know, but
in a perfect world, yes.
I don't have a problem with Garrett Bischoff becoming a wrestler. What I have a problem with is having him be as green as he is and still putting him on TV.
He's clearly never been trained.
Exactly.
He's Bischoff's son. He knows what he's doing.
Are you undermining the teachings of the Nasty Boy Wrestling School?
Yes.
From the Nasty Boy
Here, I'll do it. If he was trained by the Nasty Boys are a horrible trainer. If he was trained by the Nasty Boys, he was trained by horrible trainers. If he was trained by the Nasty Boys, they're horrible trainers. Can I say this enough?
That joke.
I don't think you can say it enough. I think you should say it again.
If he was trained by the Nasty Boys, they are horrible trainers.
That's unconfirmed. I was just making a joke, but yeah.
That's why I said if.
It would make sense. I think he probably goes to the Team 3 list.
But we've dwelled on this enough. What we get is we get Garrett. We have Gunner attacking Garrett after the match is over, and he's about to pile drive him on the floor. And then Eric comes out and says, "No, stop! This has gone far enough. Stop!" And Gunner puts him down, and then Eric pulls the mat out, and he says, "Okay, now pile drive him."
No, you missed it, because he was about to pile drive him. Eric Bischoff goes, no, I think he said enough. Screwed you over. He has that look on his face. You're right. Hold still. And then he rips off the mat, which kind of made me laugh.
And it's so... It was... I won't say it's the worst pile driver I've ever seen, but it was the safest looking pile driver I've ever seen, because it wasn't a pile driver. Basically, Gunner sat down and Garrett fell on him.
I mean, and you have to understand that they have to do that so they don't, kill him, but still.
Yeah, forget getting a wrestler who can actually know how to take the move, and sell it convincingly and have a feud based on that gives Gunner over in a meaningful way and boosts up the other members of the roster.
He doesn't deserve to be over.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm so bitter that he fucking called me on Twitter. Hey, Gunner, cool people like us, like Mike McGillicuddy and fucking Ezekiel Jackson. Yeah, how do you feel now, motherfucker?
Anyways, we come back from commercial, and they're wheeling Garrett out on a stretcher. God, they are so determined to make us give a shit about him, but not working. And then they cut back to the announce table, and Mike Tenay, he's doing it again. He's doing the Owen fell from the Raptors voice again.
Are we gonna call it that?
Ow.
No, we are not calling it that.
You ass.
Okay, fine. How about the serious sad voice? The SSV.
Yes, he's doing his serious sad voice.
I
I can't believe this has happened. I mean, Garrett Bischoff, he's just a kid. It's not cool, man. That's not cool.
Okay, that's fine. No more dead Owen jokes, though, okay?
Yeah, that really hurts my feelings. He was the reason I wanted to go win the Intercontinental Championship.
Dead Owen jokes. Yeah, it was bad of me. I apologize to anyone who might have been offended. So instead, I'm going to do dead Chris Benoit jokes.
No.
Chris says.
He's got nothing.
Oh, hold up, guys. Hold on, guys. I got the lawyers talking to us. Yes. Okay, I heard the show too. Oh, come on. Not that much money. Okay, fine. NoLeaf will pay it. Deal.
Wait, what? Why do I have to pay for everything? You guys make me pay for everything. You guys.
Hey, I'm the legal guy. You guys should have gone to if you want to not pay for stuff, you should have gone to the same night classes I did to get that damn law degree.
You told me that class was really expensive.
It was really expensive. I paid $100 for it, and I used the other $1,000 to just have fun. I did it for Hunter S. Thompson.
I fucking hate you.
Anyway.
Guess what time it is? Time for more talking. Are you surprised? If you are, shut this video off, you stupid cunt.
Oh, okay, I know where we are now. I'm gonna go take a nap because I think that's pretty much what I did during the promo.
I have to say during this. Wait, was this the right promo? Wait, which promo are we on? Are we on the one with the women talking to the guy?
No, we're on Kurt Angle and James Storm, I think.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Really?
I'm gonna scare everyone decidedly snoring into the mic.
I was wondering why my girlfriend said I was muttering in my sleep. All this time, I thought I was just asleep. Apparently, I was wide awake, but just went brain dead.
And here's the thing. These promos between, like, Angle and Storm are meh at best, but I would be really stoked to see that match. That's a match I honestly really do care about seeing, like, in ring, but nothing about the promos are making me really care about it. I like Kurt Angle, I really do. And I love James Storm. I think he's awesome. Why don't I care about this more? I'm going to see a good match.
Because it doesn't make sense. They were both well, no, not both of them. Kurt's claiming he was screwed out of the world title, but he wasn't. It just doesn't make sense. Why isn't James Storm going after Robert Roode? Why isn't Kurt Angle trying to get his title back? I've got nothing. I don't get. And it wouldn't be so bad, but there was just nothing to this promo. They don't say anything interesting. They're not saying anything that hasn't already been said.
You guys made the title.
Why couldn't we just have the match? Like, that would have been cool.
They put all their big matches on TV anyways.
Why not this one? I would have been entertained by this.
Here's what gets me. You say that James Storm can't be the champion because he's green, he's not over, and bloody, fucking blah.
NoLeaf, you're kind of quiet. Are you away from your mic?
Yeah, sort of. I'm playing Batman Arkham Asylum.
No! We're doing the show!
But Tiefus does it all the time!
And we yell at him for it! And now we're yelling at you! Damn it! I could be playing Arkham City too, but you don't see me doing that. I'm trying to be professional. Granted, I have shouted fuck very loudly tonight, but that's besides the point.
I think we've all gone off on a sweary rampage at some point.
But, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, right. Garrett and...
No!
Garrett,
No!
Hi, Mom. How you
Pay
doing today?
attention! We're up to Kurt
that's
Angle.
nice, Mom.
Angle and Storm.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah, that's good.
We're talking about James Storm and Kurt Angle. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yes,
But I
Mom.
don't-
I'll remember to take out the dog. Okay. Fine. All right, I love you too. Bye. Okay, guys, what we're talking about?
Okay, that is officially worse than me playing Arkham City.
You know, you can say we're not being professional, but we're better at this than Impact.
And that is so sad.
Even if we were trying, we're not supposed to be better than Impact.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
what I was going to say about fucking James Storm and Kurt Angle is that I don't understand why James Storm is fucking pissed why Kurt Angle is pissed off at fucking James Storm. Yeah, he won your title. Big fucking deal. Shouldn't you be mad at the person who fucking gave him... You're the one that got pinned by a roll-up, you son of a bitch. Maybe you need to look in a mirror. That's all I'm saying. Who gets pinned by a roll-up? Oh, that's right. Everybody.
Everybody. Freaking everyone.
Seriously, that's like the finish to like 99% of the fucking matches.
Well, of the 3 matches we've had, there's been 2 roll-ups
Yes,
so far.
there's 5 matches tonight. 4 of them will end in roll-up. Spoilers.
Crap.
Moving on.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to move on because we have more Karen Jarrett.
We already skipped that part earlier.
Oh yeah.
Although, one thing to
They
mention
just
with this
set up-
promo...
This is where they officially set up Gail versus Tracy, and you know, I have real reservations about Tracy Brooks wrestling. Not because she's a bad wrestler, but does anyone else know about her nagging arm injuries? That she has partial paralysis in her left arm.
She
The
does?
problem with that is that I can't remember if that was like legit or if that was just something that TNA harped on for a long time.
It's legit. It's legit. I've
No
seen
fucking way.
It's a match back in 2008 against Alyssa Flash. And what happens during the match is Alyssa immediately gets Tracy in an armbar, and Tracy starts tapping her arm. Now, I'm not too savvy on wrestling lingo, but I quickly took this to mean stop working the arm. But she doesn't, because she keeps yanking it harder, and then why I guess that means stop working the arm is because you can clearly hear Tracy yell, "Stop working the arm!" And then fucking Tanae has to blurt out on the microphone, Tracy Brooks, she probably wouldn't want me saying this on the air, but she's partially paralyzed in her left arm, so that armbar's really gotta hurt. What happened in this match is Alyssa won't stop working the arm, so Tracy eventually has to tap out, and then she flips out after the match, and I think like a week later she quit. So I tend to get nervous whenever she gets in the ring.
But not only that, though, like, that's like, okay, that's number one for don't put somebody with that bad of an injury in the ring. But also, yes, if we're going to put her in the ring, let's also humiliate Tracy Brooks even more with the comment, "We know you're good about laying down on your back." TNA, if you're a woman who wants to have some dreams and aspirations and has a high self-esteem, we'll stomp it out of you within the course of a 2-minute match.
Well, she did. Yeah, she did fuck Garrett Bischoff to get the job, and that's so really weird angle to me. Is that a weird angle to anybody else? The angle where she tried to fuck Eric Bischoff, and Eric Bischoff gave the job to Tracy and the fucking Karen instead. And
Kaz seems to be cool with it, so I don't have a reason to complain. If he's fine, I'm fine.
Okay, I know it is.
Hang on a sec.
They're swingers.
Yeah, but wasn't... I mean, okay, yeah, it was a Kaz versus Jeff feud that nobody really wanted, but whatever happened to that feud? Like, they were really building up to Kaz versus Jeff Jarrett. Fuck!
Because it involves Kaz, and they don't want to put him on TV for some reason.
Even though Kaz is awesome.
But, no, so... that Karen says that if Tracy doesn't do exactly what she says, she'll have to face her wrath, which I can only mean to assume Karen will be even bitchier than usual. And we cut to Devon's backstage pushing his kids around. He says,
oh my God.
I'm gonna knock the shit out of you!
Hold up. Did anyone else notice when it was the camera got it at a certain angle where they had those pictures in the background that looked like fifth grade put them up? But in the back, if you notice in the back of one of Devon's son's head, one with the goofy haircut, there was a picture, and I think it was Bubba the Love Sponge in Hulk Hogan outfit. I swear to God.
Ah!
I swear to God. Because it had that same... Just look at that camera angle, pause it at the right time, you'll see a Hulkamaniac, but it has that same douchey leather jacket that Bubba the Sponge wears, and fake Hogan, I swear to God that was him. His presence is still in that company, and it's awful.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never go away.
Why? Why? It never ends. It never ends.
This could be worse, NoLeaf. This could mean a return.
No.
I just wanted to stop.
No! You've already brought up Rocket-Con. Don't bring up Bubba the Love Sponge.
Will it make you angry?
I refuse to answer that question on the grounds that it might incriminate myself.
That's what I thought.
Yes, it'll make him. It'll make.
I plead the fifth, sir.
Hey, you can plead the fifth. Hey, OJ pleaded the fifth all he wanted,
I have
and
my
we know
rights.
he was guilty.
So Devon's backstage pushing his kids around, and he's telling them to never get in the ring again. Pope comes in to try to calm things down, and Devon just slams him into the wall, and it's like, I blame you for this. He goes to pop him one, and Devon's kids grab him by the arm and is like, "Don't do it, Daddy. If you punch him, you'll be no,
Daddy, no."
Don't beat up other Daddy.
We've got to stop this black-on-black violence.
Devon looks at his kid and goes, "Are you fucking mad?" It's like, basically, effectively goes, "Are you out of your freaking mind?"
Boy,
and
I will slap that.
He leaves, saying, I'm gonna get out of here before I do something I'm gonna regret. And Pope, he asks the kids if they're okay, and he says, don't worry, you should listen to your daddy. You should also listen to me, because I'm Pope. Pope's awesome. Pigeons.
He also says that he's gonna get Devon's kids into the main event. You know that thing I said about this being the David Flair era of WCW?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, we like
I'm missing the
we like
McMahon family feud.
Keep in mind, we like generational wrestlers, but we like ones that can actually work. You know, like Rhodes and DiBiase and Orton. You know, good guys who actually worked at their crafts.
Well,
good guys who have good matches. I mean, why would we want that?
You know, they paid their dues, learned TNA Impact. It makes us cry. It's okay.
Okay,
NoLeaf.
so we've lost another one.
Wow. I'm sorry. That sounds
next?
so genuine.
Okay, we've broken NoLeaf. We broke Backlash.
Yeah.
Just you and me, pal.
Let's move on from this before one of us falls down again. We get a pointless backstage segment with Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles. I don't remember anything about it. And when we come back from commercial, it's time for Tracy Brooks versus Gail Kim. And thankfully, Gail did not work the arm in this, but Tracy goes to lay down, but she kicks out at 2 and starts kicking Gail's ass. And it's like she's going to win until Karen Jarrett comes down and she starts screaming at her and fucking, I don't know.
Hey, remember when we said Gail Kim just went into a company to do little work and just get things handed to her, and her wrestling skills wouldn't be appreciated? In fact, they'd probably be sidelined to some stupid story, and she wouldn't really get to show off her skills, making her a liar. This is an example of that.
Yeah, it's because Tracy grabs Karen gets all up in Tracy's face. Tracy grabs her, and then Madison Rain comes running out of the crowd and waffles her from behind with a tag team with the knockout tag belt. I forgot those existed. Oops.
It's funny because they keep carrying them around, but I never remember that they actually had knockout tag team belts. I just thought they were I just thought they were fashionable accessories.
I mean, I could have gotten behind this when the Knockouts division actually meant something, but these days it just feels like I'm trying to think of a good example. It's kind of like how WWE treats their actual tag team belts. They don't mean anything. You never have to defend them. Fuck, one guy can get suspended for over a month and there's no repercussions, no stripping of the belt. There's no point to them. What? And they should have just retired him like a year ago at least.
They should never have created him in the first place, to be quite honest, because what was the fucking point? But
no, they were creative when they had an impressive roster and it was being.
And if they could have, and if they would have kept their deal, well, they didn't have a direct deal with Shimmer, but they had that talent go in there. So if they would have kept that up, had a good platform for like people getting in there, like, women getting in there and having their best matches and plucking the best talent out of there and growing the division like they were planning on doing, we could have gotten an awesome division. And one unique thing, which was a women's tag team belt, which I could have cared about. But like all my other hopes with TNA, that went crashing and burning.
But no, and then just for the icing on the shit Sunday, after Madison waffles Tracy with the belt, Gail rolls her up.
That's 3.
Tracy is out of it, and she still gets a roll up.
Jingus is like what? Jingus is so hoarse right now, and he doesn't understand why.
We love you, Jengus. We love you.
So, following that, we get Jeff Jarrett backstage saying like, oh, I'm gonna take out Jeff Hardy tonight, so I don't have to do anything at Final Resolution. And why does he still have his custom AAA belt still? There's no way he's still heavyweight champion down there.
He could.
In fact, nobody even remembers the whole Jeff exiled to Mexico angle anymore.
Well,
it's been 3 months.
That's because there's no more fucking Immortals, so why would you remember anything about that? The whole point was that he would have his own Immortal World Championship or some bullshit like that. Well, it doesn't fucking matter anymore because Immortal's dead. So he's just walking around with this fucking stupid, goofy-looking belt, and no one knows why the fuck he still has it.
You know what worries me? Is because last time someone was doing this and it was Booker T. Yeah, we all know what happened there. High television title. They're going to adopt it as a real title, aren't they?
Well, they have to at this point. They got to do something with it.
TNA, you can disgrace your own belt, but don't bring another company's belts into this. I mean, the New Japan belt, I think they're New Japan belts, survived your reign of terror because you had the Motor City Machine Guns, but
It was
just let that
IWGP.
go. Thank you. IWGP.
I
Those
say
belts
that
are.
is New Japan.
I was right.
Okay.
Take that, furry. But
For you.
yeah, you would like to. Anyway, you had the Motor City Machine Guns making that belt credible, and No Limits feuding for it, and LAX, and that saved that belt. But this belt, just let it go back to the company with dignity. Just let it go. You don't ruin it, please.
Well, it's not
your belt.
It's not their official belt even.
I know. Just let it go back to the company. Just let it go back.
Okay. I have a question. You guys ready?
Yes, you in the first
Right.
one.
I'm on the third Deadshot victim, and I'm looking at the, like, result.
God damn it!
I can't figure out.
NoLeaf will help you with Arkham City after the show.
Yeah, I'm trying to read a book, and you're playing video games. I need someone to cover for me. Hunger Games. Your fight for survival always makes me laugh.
Oh, I fucking love that book.
You know what? We're almost done.
I'm
Almost
spamming
done.
Twitter. Can you guys go on without me? I'm spamming Twitter for
Guys,
a while.
we have one more dumbass promo to get through, one more shitty match, and then we're done. Then we can go do whatever. We get Christopher Daniels, and he's still doing this whole Bob Van Dam shit, which was funny for like 5 minutes. Why is it still happening?
Well,
Okay,
you
everything.
see,
Right ahead.
TNA hasn't driven it into the ground hard enough yet, so they're going to keep going and going and going and going, and it's
They're like the Devil's Energizer Bunny.
It's really not funny, but well, actually, I was gonna say it's really starting to make Christopher Daniels look like an idiot, and then it hit me. That's probably what they're going for. God damn it!
God, and everything I yelled about with Samoa Joe earlier in the show, just subtract that and put Daniels in there and say high-flying moves and great precision, and that's how I feel. That guy should be a world champion. And I loved him. He was being treated with dignity at another company. He had title shots. What happened? Damn it.
TNA happened.
Don't let him see you cry, Magpie. Don't let him see you cry.
So now we get to our main event.
Have we all shed tears in this episode, or
I think
we
Jess
all-
is the
I haven't
only
cried
one who
yet.
hasn't. Jess is a rock tonight, isn't she?
Nope. I held in my tears. It's between
I'm
me and
awesome.
Jess.
I don't buy that for a second.
She's not going to break me.
You weren't.
You
crying
cried during the Samoa Joe stuff.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I screamed and had a hissy fit. There's a difference.
Well, that's what
The tears
Backlash
come
did.
out of no.
It
The
counts.
tears come out of your eyes.
Well, there's no tears in my eyes because I'm cold like Matt Hardy.
You just compared yourself to Matt Hardy.
Oh, God. What did I
Go
just
sit
do?
in the corner.
I'm going to go take a shower.
Jeff
Okay,
Hardy
so-
and AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett and Bobby Roode. This match sucks.
Royally.
In all fairness, this was probably the best match they had going for them tonight, but it still wasn't very good because AJ's still working hurt. Hart is probably stoned.
Wash the sin away.
Jarrett is himself, and Bobby Roode had nothing to work with.
Let's see here. So yeah, it was an okay match. I mean, honestly, at about this point, I had given up on Impact, but from what I had seen, it was okay for a main event
Yeah.
Impact match. It could have been better, but it could have been so much worse. Like it could have been talking. I've given them ideas now.
Oh God, I'm falling asleep.
Ugh. Okay, I took a shower. I got that off. Ugh.
Nope. I still smell grapes.
Oh, that. Oh God, I'm eating grapes. What's happening to me?
Okay, so
Magpie,
he's no trust.
you're only becoming that which you created.
No, I can't turn into him. I won't.
You made how many fucking Matt Hardy clones did you make to fucking kill Digi and Backlash?
A lot.
Oh, by the way, thanks for sending one for me, fucker. What the fuck did I ever do to you?
Hey, I didn't do anything. I didn't have anything to do with that one. I think.
I think the one that was supposed to be sent to me got lost in the mail, or ate itself. So I'm not worried.
Oh God.
It's hungry.
Okay, we're almost done. We can get through this. So, finish of the match is... Oh, fuck. I don't even know. All right. Professionalism. So,
AJ deserves much
finish
better
the
than
match.
this.
yeah, basically, Rude hits the spine buster, and he's about to go for the perfect plex, but AJ reverses it into a small package and gets the roll-up victory. That's 4! 4 out of 5.
There's only 5 matches.
There
on
was
this
only
card.
5 matches in this entire show, and I don't think any of them lasted over 5 minutes, except maybe the main event.
Let's see. Abyss and Joe, excluding commercial time, that was about 3 minutes. Madison and Mickey, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Tracy Brooks and Gil Kim, not goddamn 5 minutes. And
Actually,
Gunner versus Garrett Bischoff was
that might have been
however
over
long
5
it went.
minutes,
Could
which
have.
doesn't surprise me, actually.
Gunner versus Garrett Bischoff, however long it went, it was that much time too long.
Yeah.
But after the match, Rude goes after AJ. AJ takes him out. He jumps over the rope to get at Rude, and Rude comes. AJ chases off Rude, and he starts to celebrate. And Rude comes back and is like, "Aha! I take on Johnny." And that's pretty much how it ends, with Rude standing over AJ going, "Nee, nee, 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 nee." That would have made Impact so much better if he had actually gone, "Nee, nee, 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 nee."
So that was the show. What'd you guys think of it?
We started out
I think it was the
enthusiastic and then
best
we
Impact
fizzled.
ever.
Oh, you mean the Impact? Yeah, that was. The thing is, it's like they have Robert Roode as champion. I should care about that. I don't.
But you don't.
They have Robert Roode feuding with AJ Styles.
I should really care about that.
I really want to care about it because this is what we've been asking for. They're just doing it so shit.
Yeah.
It's so obvious that they're just killing time till Genesis when they can put the belt on Hardy.
It's like they're saying, "This is what you want. Choke on it. Choke on it."
It was a great Impact. It's it had a lot of action. The talking was great, and oh God, help! Lars is here with me. Ah!
How did Lars get there?
Don't say his name. That's 2. Do not say his name twice. That's the last thing we need.
Lars!
Oh, fuck you, Iron Bite.
God damn it!
I'm Lars!
Lars!
So what are you guys doing?
Jim Cornette!
That doesn't work anymore. I found a way around it.
Lars,
God damn it!
knock out Bikini Car Wash.
Where? Where is it?
YouTube, go fetch it, boy.
To YouTube. TNA.
Don't I rule?
I'm so sorry for helping invoke him. Oh my God.
Am I not the man? I saved the day. Go Magpie.
Did he just run into the wall?
Oh God.
Is he okay?
I don't know. He ran off somewhere. I think he thinks YouTube is an actual place.
Because I was going to say, if he was okay and just unconscious, you could kick him a few times.
I probably
Just
could.
saying.
And kick him once for me.
Let's move on to what got more screen time than Jay Lethal. I'm going to start with the Knockout Tag Belts got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Oh, my turn. The picture of Bubba the Love Sponge got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Ooh.
Pope Truth got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
My slowly ending sanity got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
The exposed concrete near the Impact ring got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Do you guys realize we've almost been doing this show for a fucking year?
Yep.
Like, we've been watching
Yep.
Some
TNA.
of you guys have been doing it for a
We've
year.
been watching TNA for a fucking year.
Uh-huh.
Willingly, I might add.
Do you think that
Ouch.
has any psychological effects on us?
I
mean, we're still stable, sane people, right? I mean,
I don't know.
we're rational. Shut up or I'll kill you!
Puppet. Are we still sane? No, you're not sane. Can't argue with the hand puppet.
Where did you get a hand? Okay, we have too many side characters. Now we have a hand puppet. I'm going to have to make a title card for a hand puppet.
All right, let's just end the show. For DarkMatch, I am Backlash, and I press up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start.
The
I'm
self-destruct
LoneWarrior.
sequence has been activated. This cannot be reversed. I repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
I'm LoneWarrior, and oh crap.
I'm NoLeaf Clover, and I'm trying to find the riddle where they're saying, has this rose turned over a new leaf? I know it's about poison ivy, but I can't. Oh, I just found it! Fucking sweet! Ha! Take that, Riddler.
I'm Magpie, and we gotta stop the self-destruct sequence, otherwise we should start calling our loved ones.
Yeah, we'll go take care of that. For all of you out there, good night and good luck.